Alright, so I'm finally getting around to do this video, and this is the reveal video for the car. And it took too long only because I got caught up with life and I got caught up with school and all that good stuff. But anyway, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna show the car, obviously talk about it just a little bit, and then I'm also gonna talk about what I'm gonna be maybe doing to the car. And then right after this, I'm gonna do a little small video on it was a little bit the whole tech thing. I want to do a tech video, and then I got this 4 or 5 minute rant that I want to do, and I'm all over the place with this damn camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to flip this camera over. I might have to stop it, but it is a little transition, and I'm just gonna go into it from there. So I'll be back here in a couple of seconds. Alright, and we're back. So here we go. This is the car. Now right away you might not be able to tell what it is, but one big giveaway is that right there. That's the big giveaway for the car. So let me just go ahead and come out with it and show you what I got. Oh yeah, look at the name, and that pretty much says it all. Quick story about the car. So 2012 Boss 302, horsepowers from these cars back in 2012 and 13. They only made them for 2 years, 444 and 380 to the crank. Now I have a aftermarket tune for her by Lund, and I'm gonna be making a video about that, but that's gonna be for another day. Anyway, right now I put it on the dyno. It did make 395 horsepower and 356 foot-pounds of torque.
On the thing when he prints it out.
So here's the story with this car. I had the Cobra, and I started school back in, I think it was the spring of 2014 or fall of 2013. I think it was spring of 2014. Basically what happened was that when I started school, I needed something to work towards or work towards too. And what I decided was that 2015, mid 2015, I said, damn, these Boss 302s, they are something different. I mean, yeah, people compare them to the just regular GTs, but no, way different. And I'm gonna make a different video about that, because there seems to be a common misconception about the GTs and the Bosses, and I'm gonna address those and kind of talk about it, only because there's a couple of videos out there and the information is just hella wrong. So anyway, I'll talk about it later. So basically what I said was that, damn, you know what, this is the car that I want. I know I wanted to get a Boss. It didn't matter if it was a 12 or a 13, but I wanted to get a Boss. So I told my girlfriend, I'll tell you what, when I graduate, I am going to buy a Boss 302. This is not negotiable. This is not something that we're going to talk about. That's going to be my gift to myself. Now in April, I was sitting at work and I was just randomly on Car Gurus, Auto Trader, some of those websites like that. And I'm kind of hurrying through this because I don't want to make this video a forever video. But anyway, I was sitting at work going to Car Gurus, and I found this car at a local Ford dealership, and it was listed at $30,000. And so I said, okay, let me call the bank, see if I could get pre-approved. I got pre-approved. Then funny enough, the next phone call was to my girlfriend. I said, hey, remember when I said this, and I said it wasn't going to be negotiable if I had found one? She says, yeah, well, guess what? I found one. You know, this car, when I got it, only had 57,000 miles. Not 57, I'm sorry, 5,700 miles on it. Yes, 5,700 miles on the damn odometer. So I told her, I want to go buy this car, or I want to go take a look at this car, because I'm just not gonna buy it. And sorry if the camera's shaky. You know, again, I think I'm going low on sugar or something. I need something to eat. Anyway, so I said, hey, I'm gonna wait till I get out of work, and I'm gonna go take a look at the car. She said, well, why are you going to wait till you get out of work? Go check out that car right now. And basically, I had a couple other things going on too, because I had some fence people coming by. So I went home, or I called my boss anyway. I had some things that I got to take care of at the house, which was true. So I did. I took care of the fence people. And I went ahead and I took care of them, picked up the Cobra, and I went to the dealership. Now, when I got there, obviously I was going to do a trade-in. I had a little bit of money down, so on and so forth. Anyway, I get there, I talk to the guy, we get the deal settled out, and I came out the door on this car. Now, mind you, the car was listed for $30,000 with 5,700 miles on the car. I came out of that deal with 29,000. Now, the trade-in helped out a lot of that. Like I said, I did have, some down, and obviously I did, finance it, because that's just what I do in my payments. Well, I could afford, the payments. It's no big deal. Yes, this does have the Recaros. I do keep it clean. Obviously, key's still in it. Nobody ever sits back there, but it's there. I'll show the engine on another video, but I bought the car. So this was in April. I bought the car, and it's a little dirty right now, but that's just because I live in Florida. It rains, so I can wash it right now. And if you look up at the sky, it freaking looks like it's gonna rain. So I can wash it, but by tomorrow, guaranteed, it's gonna be all dirty again. So I just sometimes after the honeymoon phase, it all went to hell, but I do try to keep it clean. At least the interior is clean all the time. The outside not so much, the exception of the driver's side, and obviously the rocks and the paperwork, or not paperwork, what the hell am I talking about, grass and stuff gets onto the carpets, but that's kind of whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and then come back to my view, and then I'll kind of edit that out. So I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. And we're back. So I'm still learning this whole camera angle and videoing and all that good trash, and so it might look a little funky and shaky, but like I said, it's just a hobby. I really don't give a damn. So I bought the car. That's what it is. It's a 2012 Mustang Boss. Right now it has, I think I just hit 85,000 miles on it. 8,500 miles on it. So the car is, I need a haircut. So the car is brand new. It's a brand new car, and it's still under warranty. For obvious reasons, 5 years it was gonna end the warranty, so I decided to buy the extended warranty, and I did that for a reason. I paid a little bit for it, but that's neither here or there. So I got the car. That's the car. Things that I want to do to it, the immediate things that I'm going to do to it outside of the tune, because I did get a tune, and like I said, I am going to be talking about that, but that's going to be for a different video. What I do want to do to it now, though, is some luring springs and a pan hard bar. Those are the first two things that I'm going to do, and I'm surprised I haven't done it yet, but the stance on this car is horrible. There is a gap like that big in the back, and I absolutely hate it. So I am going to make, or not make, but I guess they're not build videos, because I'm not building anything. I'm just buying parts and having somebody put that on. So it's not going to be a build. type vlog or whatever the case might be. Oh yeah, that boss though. So they're not gonna be build videos, but they're gonna be like update videos. Is basically what it is. After that, I do intend to do some other minor little things, maybe a short throw shifter, but I also want to do maintenance, like a reservoir tank, a braided steel clutch line cable, and some brakes, because the brake dust that comes off these stock brakes suck, and these wheels don't stay clean worth a damn. So there are some things coming. It's not going to happen soon because I have other things, life happening right now, and that's more important to me than anything else, but they are going to happen. Now, if you stick around, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now, because in 4 years time, I told my girlfriend the other day, in 4 years time, I want to go ahead and supercharge the car. Once the warranty runs out, once the warranty runs out, I'm going to supercharge this car. And 4 to 4.5 years. And I spoke to her about it. Not that, listen, here's a little bit of a tip. If you're going to make a relationship work, communication is the key. So I'm not asking for permission, but I'm discussing my plans that I want to do, and because that isn't cheap, and we are in the process of kind of getting our lives together financially and whatnot. Not that we're unstable, it's just we're kind of maybe thinking about consolidating. Anyway, the point is that in order for a relationship to work, you have to be able to discuss things and say things, openly. I can't just go out and buy, $7,000-8,000 supercharger kit, install labor, all that good stuff, and not talk to her about it. So this has nothing to do. You got to man up and be a man, and you don't need her permission. No, fuck you. That shit. That's not how that works. So we spoke about it. I did tell her that I wanted to do this, and we're gonna go ahead and get that done. In the meantime, the car just sits how it is, and I will do the lowering springs, but that's gonna be a couple of months down the line, maybe for Christmas. In any case, I'm starting to kind of ramble on now. Bugs starting to get inside the car and freaking just attached to all outside the car. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'll talk to you guys later. And if you stick around, there'll be some more updates. And then the next video that I'm going to put together is this one about the tech thing, the whole NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel, because there is some ridiculous shit, out there. And there's a lot of information and opinions, but nobody's giving like real honest, like, hey, this is what you should do. So sometime in the next, I don't know, couple of days or whatever, depending if I don't have any homework, I'll go ahead and make that video and upload it as well. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend, because today's Sunday. If I don't put this Sunday, then I hope you had a good weekend, and stick around. There's gonna be more videos to come. Bye.